We are here at San Juan Capistrano, and it is known as the father of all missions because it is the oldest. Let's go check it out. So we are now here at the mission, and they also have a Catholic school here. So let's go check it out. Mission Basilica San Juan Capistrano Parish and School. Come check out the front doors. Somebody must have had humongous hands to open up this. Look how big. Imagine how big some of these hands must have been. San Juan Capistrano is, you can see here, California's landmark 200. We'll figure out what that means. We are now here at San Juan Capistrano. Let's go check the rest out. Come on. Do you want to suck on my finger? I'm kidding. You can't do it. Look how cute he is. What's your name, Garrett? So we got the audio tour, and it will be, we just put our ear up to it and listen to all the historic things about this mission. So let's go find out more. The Spaniards brought over to teach the Native Americans a mill. So they put olives in there and they grind it up. So this was probably a lot easier than the stone grinder. So this is where the Spanish soldiers lived. They could not read or write until they started working here. They worked here for 10 years, and then they got to own their own land. They would have not even known how to read or write if they didn't come here. So they got their own land, their own cattle, their own houses at the end of working 10 years here. And this is what they had to wear, this heavy leather jacket, and their horses, they rode on that saddle. Must have given them splinters. What is this?
Great question. So this is called a sun hut. So 248 years ago when the mission was founded, we actually have, these are very similar to aqueducts. So we have creeks both sides of the mission. So it would take water from one side, it would go over to the other. And we actually have quite a few sun huts around the mission. So we have this one over here, and we have a couple over there as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is heavy. I bet it was so hard to grind this.
Oh, those are hoofs.
Cool.
Yeah, read right there. It says deer hoof wrap. Or is that kind of gross?
Hoof looks like seashell.
Gross.
Where all painted with outside. So in thin air means that they were painted outside, and so in the invention of paint tubes, they got to actually use paint tubes, and most of these paintings you saw, they are all mostly painted here at the mission. And this is where they made the wall, right here in this area. So, San Juan Capistrano was the first mission that ever made wine. This is how they made adobe bricks. The kids would get manure and stuff like that, and they would stomp on it, and they'd have to wait up to 30 days for it to dry. This is how they they made cheese and chocolate and things like that out of mold. So they made a lot of things out of mold, and yeah. Now we're gonna check out all the arches here. Let's go check them all out. Another koi pond. Let's go check them out. Let's go check it out. Shopkeeper wanted to get rid of the swallows, and the Sullivan said, I will take them to the mission and they will come here and I will give them shelter. The shopkeeper didn't want them. The shopkeeper grabbed his pole and said, I don't want them, and started pushing them away and said, there will be no swallows here. So Sullivan
President Abraham Lincoln signed into proclamation returning control of the mission to the Catholic Church from the Forrester family in March 18th, 1865. At the time, Mission San Juan Capistrano was in a state of almost complete decay. At the end of the 1800s, the Landmarks Club helped to usher in a new period of preservation with their temporary leasing and stewardship of the mission.
Wow.
Whose room was this?
This was the pastor's room where he sat, and this was his room. So I love the mission. It was absolutely beautiful, all the gardens and everything. There's a lot of history behind San Juan Capistrano. There's a lot of history just here. You can tell there's a lot of history just looking around and finding out who was the pastor, who was the Forresters, who came here, and everything's just very beautiful. I loved it here.
Guys, ready to go find the gift shop?
I know where it is. It's right there. Mission, store, and main exit.